But if she was married or not, based off the fact that you brought our stuff to the internet, we're done. We're absolutely done because I don't play those internet games. You came to the internet trying to be funny. You came to the internet trying to put me on blast. For me, once you bring it to the internet, it's a dub. We're done. We're done. Child, Whitney ain't got no business being dead. I said, I never thought of that. I like this little chit chat. Hey y'all, my name is Stacia and welcome to my YouTube channel. Child, today is going to be makeup and messy story time. We already know. It's actually gonna be a response to a video that I recorded a couple of weeks back.
My friend of 4 years just ended our friendship over a man. This is literally what I said. Where did y'all go for y'all anniversary? And she goes, oh, we just went out to dinner. He got me flowers and some jewelry. And I was like, and she was like, don't start. No, I'm gonna start. And we all need to start starting with our friends who are accepting like low effort shit from the men that they're with.
So when I recorded this video, I was like, and it's in 4K. The first thing I said was, why is she bringing her and her friends, mess, their stuff to the internet? That was the very first thing I said, Exhibit A. It's crazy that she brought this to the internet. I said it. That's what I said. And I know somewhere in the video I made a comment. I'm like, something ain't adding up. But I will say this. When I was commenting on the video, I was commenting based off of the initial friend saying that, oh, she's been with this guy for 4 years. But we're going to watch this video. And y'all going to tell me what y'all think because I have my thoughts. Okay, but before we get into the video, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. All right, let's get into the video because I got something to say.
The South got something to say.
All right.
So since y'all keep sending me the video and since I'm blocked, let's just talk about it. First and foremost, the fact that you started your video talking about my friend of 4 years cut me off over a man and didn't actually explain what the dynamic of the relationship was, I'm going to do that for you. You didn't get cut off over a man. You got cut off over my man, my husband, the person that's the most important to me. You live a life where you live in la la land. You, A, don't have a man. B, don't have somebody, have never had anybody that does for you what my husband does for me. You are a pocket watcher. You clock everything that is done in a manner in which you wouldn't accept it, but nobody's even doing for you what my man does for me. You're upset, wholeheartedly upset, more upset than me that I got jewelry, dinner, and flowers, the thing that I requested, the thing that I enjoy because, baby, I'm a mother and a wife and I work full time. I be tired. I don't want to do a whole lot of stuff all the time. And it's not out of the norm, having been married all of these years, for my husband for our anniversary to take me to dinner, get me flowers, and get me a gift. That's enough. It's not low effort. It's not bare minimum. You're not a celebrity. You don't live a life where this is happening for you and everybody else around you. So like, what? Not only that, you're disclosing information to the internet that's not your business to tell. Like, why are you coming on the internet talking about my man's income? Because you sold the house. Like, be so for real. You're weird. And not for nothing, but what we do with our finances is for a greater purpose for our kids because we are building generational wealth. We are trying to make sure that we can retire early. So getting flown out or going on a trip all the time is not our top priority. And as that man's wife, I know how to be an asset to him. So thank y'all for coming to my TED Talk. That's the tea. Have a blessed day.
But no, for real. So a couple things. When I was watching the video initially, I definitely sided with girl number one because she framed this as a relationship where this woman, her friend, was sitting around, waiting for a ring. She was sitting around while her husband was not her husband, her boyfriend.
You should not just be at home all the time when y'all doing big celebrations like this. Like, I feel like you're just accepting, well, because mind you, they just celebrated their 4-year anniversary and they're not married. They're not even engaged.
Was globetrotting, and she was just, sitting at home, whatever. Honestly, truly, whatever you do in your relationship, that is your business. Now, I am the type of person, I am the type of friend, like if I see something, I ain't gonna say nothing unless you bring it to me. And even then, I feel like whatever you say, you still have to say it with tact. I think tact is a lost art, because why are you talking crazy to your friends? Sometimes when you see your friends in relationships and situations and it's not the best situation, it's just like, I just want better for my friend. Now, that she is saying that no, this isn't my boyfriend, this is my husband, that changes the whole dynamic. Totally. But I'll also say this. Somebody lying. Somebody is lying. I said what I said. And when I listened to this video, when I came across this video, because the algorithm is going to algorithm. When I came across this video, I was like, my spidey senses were going off. One of these girls are lying, because she said her man. She said her boyfriend, the first girl. She never mentioned husband. She never mentioned children. This lady right here, she said my husband. I'm not bringing my friends' stuff to the internet. That's just not how I move, unless it's something positive. That's just me. But I would never just frame it as, oh, my friend and her man. No, my friend and her husband. Because that's what it is. It's her husband. One, I thought it was weird that she was coming to the internet with her and her friends break up. I just had to break up with my friends because of blah, 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 blah. First of all,
if you was beefing at a wedding, you should have been beefing at their wedding.
Unless she just did something egregious to you and it's just like, ain't no coming back from it. Why are you coming to the internet with you and your friends stuff? Because everybody knows that you can break up with your friend today, but if you really love her and the relationship is salvageable, you may be wrong or she may be wrong. Y'all may come back around in a couple days, couple weeks, maybe even a couple months. But the fact that, oh girl came around, oh, let me tell you about how I had to cut off my friend because she not, receiving her true value from her man. I'm like, And then I listened to this one. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I think this is a made up scenario.
Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush.
I'm just going to be honest. I am just going to be honest. I think it's a made up scenario because the stories aren't lining up. They're just not. Now, I do agree with wifey in the sense of, she may not want all of that, which is fine. I do, know that when you get into a relationship and y'all locked in, especially if you married, y'all, it ain't gonna be, this and that every time. And then everybody has a different personality. I know that I've already told y'all, when it comes to me and what I want, or when it comes to me and what I decide to do, it really depends on my mood. Today I may be chilling, and next week I might want to go to Bali. I don't know. It depends on my mood. But those are just my thoughts on the video. Like, what do y'all think? Like, do y'all think both of them are telling the truth? Do y'all think one of them is lying? I think they both lying. They came up with a scenario so that they could get followers. I really do.
So I did a little recon and I went to wifey's page, and she is in fact a wifey and she has children, 2 beautiful children from what I could see in the videos. But I do think that this was a made up scenario. This was a scheme that Ty set up to come to her with the bull. This was a scheme that they set up for both of them to get followers. Like, and the video isn't even on her page anymore. She might have deleted it to get rid of the drama, or whatever, but I think this is a scenario that they made up because you don't forget that your friend is married. Okay?
Like, and I could be wrong, but like I said, somebody was lying. I don't think it was her. I think it was the other woman. Like, until I watched some of her content, I was like, she's pretty consistent. She is a mom. She does have a hubby. I didn't really see him. I didn't look too much. Let me see. Okay, there he is. He a Caucasian man. So I stand by what I said when I initially responded to the video based on the information that was presented to us. But that woman is married. She does not just have a boyfriend of 4 years. That is her husband of 4 years. And whether, first girl was fabricating the truth or the second woman was, which, like I said, I don't think the second woman was, but if they both were farming for content or whatever the case was, whether this is a real scenario or not, ain't no way in hell I'm coming and putting my friend's business in the internet. Whether that's issues in her marriage, how much her man makes. What? First of all, I ain't telling what nobody else make because I ain't telling y'all what I make. So what I look like telling what somebody else make? What? Girl. But I will say this. Whether the second girl was married or not, we've confirmed that she is. Hold on, y'all. Second girl is married. But if she was married or not, based off the fact that you brought our stuff to the internet, we're done. We're absolutely done because I don't play those internet games. I don't like that bull crap. You came to the internet trying to be funny? You came to the internet trying to put me on blast? First of all, what I do don't have nothing to do with you. But for me, once you bring it to the internet, it's a dub. We're done. We're done. We're done. Y'all, oh my gosh. Like, I'm loving. Y'all know I do the same makeup every time. But I think when you take a break from makeup and then you come back to it, like your routine changes just a little bit. I don't know what I've done that I like how I look. I do. I don't care if y'all don't like how I look. I like how I look. Love it. Wow. God really did his big one with you, girl. So I have this new Morphe blush compact. If y'all see my nails, brief intermission. If y'all see my nails, you see how raggedy they are? No, you didn't. Understood? Got it? Good. But I bought this new Morphe compact like a month or so ago. And it has the blush in the bottom, like the powder blush. This one is like a highlighter in the middle. And then we have a cream blush at the top. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't really know how to use cream blush. I feel like it's going to like mess up my foundation and stuff. Also, let me, we're just gonna chit chat today because I haven't really talked to y'all for real in a couple weeks. So I'm gonna say something, and the makeup girlies that are true makeup girlies, y'all gonna be like, nah, girl. When I find something and I like it, baby, I'm gonna use it. I was like, Seisha, you've been using the same blush for the last couple years. I was like, dang, I have. And then I was like, how long has it been? I don't know if y'all remember this one. The name is rubbed off. This was ColourPop. This was a collaboration with Makeup Shayla and ColourPop. First of all, I love Makeup Shayla. Love you down, girl. But Shayla hasn't been doing makeup collaborations for a periodically long time. And I was like, She did that collaboration pre-COVID. I said, let me look up what it was. I said, I think I know. I said, but let me look up what it was. Y'all, that collaboration was 2018. Oh my God. Yo, I've been using the same blush compact construct since 2018. Judge your mother. Judge your mother. Because I love it. I feel like it works so good with my skin. Like, this one's cute. But another thing with blush, I feel like I can see it show up on one side, but I can't see it show up on the other side. I just can't. Like, I can see it on this side. Y'all saw I only used it for a second on this side. I cannot see any blush on this side to me. Like, there is no blush. I don't see blush. I don't know. Are y'all like that too? Okay, I can see a little bit, but it just don't seem like it's on like as smooth as this side. Bruh. But anyway, so y'all know that I'm still fairly new to YouTube, right? I have been trying to figure out like my niche. I think it still may be too early for me to like truly have a niche, but I think I want to do like a couple of sit downs and like talk. One, because I love to talk and I'm good at it. But I work best in authenticity. And not that I haven't been authentic, it's just like I'm a down-to-earth person. People think that I'm mean, but I'm not. Hold on. I was about to say, this is ColourPop. It's not. This is Makeup Forever. But this color reminds me of BFF3, which I used to always get from ColourPop. And I bought that. I bought that whole Makeup Shayla collab. Let me see. Is this the first one? This is this is the first one. Perception. I love this one. And y'all can tell what my favorite color was. Like, she was the one that taught me about transition colors. Y'all see, I do the same makeup every day. And I love it. Oh, there it is. So, girl, I bought the highlighter. I bought the whole thing. Do you hear me? I bought the lipsticks too. So I did finally throw the lipstick away because I don't want nothing crazy popping up on my lip. That's crazy. Proceed with caution. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I can't show y'all this one because one of the pans broke and it's just gonna waste everywhere. I had a napkin. Hold on. Oh my gosh, that just reminds y'all know where that comes from. Hold on. Wendy Williams. I love me some Wendy. Like, she used to get on my nerves sometimes because I'm like, bruh, you is messy. But I tell you one thing, she might be messy, but she won't tell you a lie. And all these things that are coming out, and she talked about this 10, 15, 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Now it's all coming out. She didn't lie. But yes, girl. Oh, do y'all remember the highlighter from that collection? I think I still have it. Honey, I like Shayla because Shayla is a perfectionist. She knows how to do a makeup collab. How you doing? I never say that. But we just channeling a little Wendy today. The only thing I don't like about Whitney is how she tried to play my girl Whitney back in the day when she was on the radio. But she forgot that Nippy was from Newark. But Nippy reminded her.
Whitney.
Wendy.
I don't believe that I've ever met you in my entire career.
Ain't that something you talk about me all the time?
Do you regret Diane Sawyer interview?
No, why should I?
Well, it didn't exactly show you in the best light.
You don't think so? Well, you know, Wendy, you don't show yourself in the best light. People still listen to you.
As far as you stand with drug use, is there drug use going on at this present time?
Who are you talking to?
To you, Whitney. You.
No, you're not talking to me. I'm a mother. Only my mother has privy to that information. You talk to your child about that.
She showed it. I love me some Whitney Houston. Child. Whitney ain't got no business being dead. Y'all, so this is really just a chit chat. And thank y'all for joining me. I was on TikTok the other day and this girl was like, so y'all mean to tell me Whitney was staying at a hotel for a weekend and she decided to take a bath. I said, I never thought of that. It never crossed my mind. If you know, you know. But I'm going to go ahead and explain it for the slow ones. Black people do not take baths at places that are not their home. We don't take baths at hotels. That don't mean we don't wash our tail. That means we don't take baths. You take a shower, you get in, you get out. But you do not soak in the people's tub because you don't know how well they cleaned the tub and you don't know who been in this tub. I said, oh my God. I said, they might have killed her. They might have. Girl, hold on. Oh, honey love. That's what I want. Yep. It's a little light, but it's okay. This is cute. Okay. We done. Anyway, y'all want to hear another interesting theory that I heard about Whitney? Y'all want to hear it? All right. Okay. So we know Whitney had her struggles, right? But we loved her anyway because that was Nippy. That was our baby. That was our girl. This one man, he said that it is possible that she like truly drowned. And I'm like, how do you drown in a tub? Explain this to me. He said that sometimes the water, if you're too relaxed, like the water can get you too relaxed. If you're in the water and it gets too hot, it literally relaxes your muscles. And I'm like, okay. And he said from there, if the tub is big enough, you can drown. And he said if she was on substances, she wouldn't have necessarily been able to fight it, or it just would have been too late. And I'm like, okay, if you say so. Y'all, tell me why. Like, I listened to that. A couple months later, I was at home. I was in the tub because I needed to relax my muscles. I was on my, little workout thing. And I fell asleep in the tub. And my body was creeping down in that tub. She was creeping. But I'm tall. I'm 5'10" tall. Before I knew it, like the water was right here. I was like, jumped up, and y'all know it traumatized me a little bit because y'all know how I already am with bodies of water. Y'all, it's a possibility like she could have drowned if she was, inebriated, whether it was alcohol or, some other substance. If she was inebriated and her defenses were down, she could have truly drowned. But you know what I truly, truly think it is? The same person that killed her daughter. That's who I think did it. That's just who I think did it. And girl, I really do miss Whitney. I miss Whitney. I miss Luther. I miss Michael. I miss all of them. Like, who are gonna be our legends? Like our Michael, our Whitney. It's a few I can think of. So legendary status, or they're literally either there or they're like right on the cusp of it. I would say Mariah, for surely. Mariah, Beyonce, Usher, Chris Brown, and honestly, in that order. Mariah has had more skin in the game. Mariah, my girl, period. But yeah, I like this little chit chat. I really do. I wasn't expecting this, but I really like it. And I think I like it because I love my makeup. Oh, I didn't even spray my makeup down. Hopefully it don't look crazy on camera. I'm not going anywhere tonight, so we're going to do Morphe. Y'all, I didn't do that in a minute. Hold on. So I take my Morphe, and then I take my biggest fluffy brush, and I just kind of pat it into my skin. I didn't even put no color. Normally I put my bronzer on as a eyeshadow because I be basic like that. But yeah. So like I said, I have chit-chatted enough, and we're going to go ahead and call it a night. I might film another video. I don't know. We'll see. I might start my first sit down tonight. But what do y'all think about that video? Who y'all think lied? Because still going back to the video, somebody lied. Either the first girl lied or the second girl lied. I already told y'all who I think lied. It was the first girl, because clearly the woman, that's not her boyfriend. That's her husband. Her husband. And Yeah. What y'all think about it? Okay, Gloria. Okay, Gloria. I have talked long enough. I'm gonna let y'all go, but I'll call y'all later. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead. Catch me while I'm on the ground floor. Catch me before I change my number. I'm kidding. I'm probably not gonna change my number. I used to change my number for anything. Honey, I break up with somebody, you'll never talk to me again, sir. Are y'all like that? And I was thinking back on it. I was like, girl, you're a little. I don't call myself crazy. I don't like to call people crazy because I believe that words are powerful. But I was like, girl, you doing a lot. But yeah, anyway, so that is all of the commentary that I have today. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye.